Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about some of the physical and mental things that your body goes through when you are experiencing anxiety. So I know for everybody it's different. You have some people who, when they're feeling anxious, they go, and then you have other people who shut down. So these are just general symptoms or general experiences that people have had with anxiety. Me myself personally, when I'm feeling really like if I'm having an anxiety attack, the things that I experience is my heart racing, my mind wandering to the worst case scenario. Sometimes I'll have difficulty breathing. Like I mentioned before, I'll have hives. I find it difficult to sleep. I find it difficult to like really express my feelings to other people. So and I kind of shut down and distance myself from other people when I'm going through it. And what I've realized over the years is that that actually isn't helpful. Well, it's not helpful for me, and it's not helpful for the people around me because they don't know what's going on. Sometimes people take it personal and think that it's something that they did, but really, it's just me having to like kind of take a step back and then come back and regroup myself. So, I'm looking over. I wrote some things down. So some of the physical things that your body feels when you're experiencing anxiety are your heart racing, shortness of breath, sweating, trembling, feeling weak or dizzy, feeling nauseous, unable to sleep, upset stomach. You can have hives. Some people will physically get sick, like throw up or have to use the bathroom the other way, like diarrhea. And so the body has a physical reaction to anxiety, and it can lead to other things, but I'm going to go into that a little bit later. Some of the mental things that your body and your brain goes through when you are experiencing anxiety is you feel like you're in danger. You don't know exactly what the danger is, but you feel like something is going to go wrong. So either like most people I know will think worst case scenario, and you have uncontrollable thoughts. So I know for myself, and I'm gonna 90% of the time speak for myself because I can't speak for other people, but I will have like uncontrollable thoughts. Like I cannot stop these crazy thoughts of like, just the worst case scenario, and there's no way to just turn it off. People be like, well, just think positive. It's not that simple. Thinking positive doesn't really stop anxiety. I mean, it doesn't, because it's more to that. You can't changing your thinking process isn't a quick thing. That takes a long time to actually learn and train your brain to do, to not automatically go to the negative response. A lot of people feel worried. Um, some people some people will really overcompensate when they're feeling anxious. So they will do more than what they have to do to more like people please at times. You'll see somebody, like a lot of times that happens, I see with work. People will overindulge in work or throw themselves in their work just because they're anxious for, sometimes with like imposter syndrome, or they don't want to disappoint their boss. And so they'll overcompensate with work. And then you have the complete opposite, which is completely crippling. For a long time, my anxiety was crippling. I was too afraid to step out and do things because I would worry about the unknown or what was to come. So I would be like very, very hesitant to do things. It's a lot of things that I wanted to do that I haven't done so far. So now I'm to the point where I'm ready to push past that fear and push past that anxious feeling and do and try some of the things I've always wanted to try. And before I'd be like, oh, I need somebody to go with me, like hand hold me so that I can get it done. But now, not so much. Some these physical and mental things can do damage to your body. And so some of the damage that it can do is weakens your muscles. You can develop heart disease, high blood pressure, thyroid problems, internal bleeding, tumors, pain. These are things that people don't really talk about that is associated with anxiety. Because your body is living in a constant state of shock, it does damage to your body. It takes a toll on your body. That's the same with stress. Once when your body is physically feeling like it's under attack, and a lot of it is mentally, you're thinking of these things, in which in return it's your body is responding to that, what you're thinking about. You can do a lot of damage to yourself in the long term. It may not be something that we will see now in the next 20 years, but when we're 50, 60, 70, those are things when you're wondering, like, well, why do I have heart disease, or why is my blood pressure so high? Why am I having all these issues with my body? Is because you physically weren't taking care of your body when you were younger, because you were so stressed or you were so anxious that your body was constantly worked up. So I just wanted to share a little bit of the things that I've realized, that the damage and things that So I wanted to just share this short, quick video with you guys, of some of the physical and mental effects of anxiety. And, if it's something that you experience that is different from some of the things I list, or if you want to talk about your experiences with anxiety, like how mentally it affects you or physically it affects you, or like I said before, my anxiety was crippling. So if you're somebody who has experienced being doing more because of your anxiety, let's talk about it in the comments. Like, please leave me a comment, like, subscribe. Truly appreciate it. I really want this channel to be able to help other people deal with their anxiety and be able to identify it also. So thank you guys.